the computer programmer that was born way before the invention of the computer? When we search or think about computer programming, the first thing that comes to mind must be the nerd IT guy. But did you know that the first computer programmer is not a guy? Ada Lovelace, an English mathematician, is recognized as the first computer programmer for developing an algorithm for a computing machine in the mid-1800s. Ada Lovelace, born on December 10, 1815, was the only child of the famed poet Lord George Gordon Byron. Lord Byron's marriage to Lady Anne Isabella Milbanke Byron. Their married life was not a happy one. Lady Byron divorced her husband barely a few weeks after Ada was born. Lord Byron departed England a few months later, and Ada never saw her father again. In the mid-1800s, Lovelace had a unique childhood for an elite girl. Her instructors taught her in mathematics and science, such difficult subjects and not common for women at the time. But her mother felt that studying would save Lovelace from inheriting her father's legacy, which is poetry. When Ada was around 17 years old, she met Charles Babbage, a mathematician and inventor. They became friends, and Babbage became Lovelace's tutor. Lovelace began learning advanced mathematics through him. Babbage's theories attracted Lovelace. He is regarded as the father of the computer. He created the difference engine, which was designed to conduct mathematical computations. Lovelace had the opportunity to inspect the machine before it was completed, and she was fascinated by it. Babbage also developed ideas for an additional machine known as the analytical engine, which was intended to perform more complex mathematics. Lovelace was invited to translate an article on Babbage's analytical engine for a Swiss publication. She not only translated the original French text into English, but she also contributed her own views and opinions about the machine. Her notes expanded to be 3 times the length of the original article. Her study was published in an English science magazine in 1843. Lovelace explained in her notes how codes may be generated for the machine to handle letters and symbols along with numbers. She also suggested a method for the engine to repeat a set of instructions, a process known as looping, which is still used in computer systems today. In the paper, Lovelace also presented several additional forward-thinking ideas. But the more beautiful the flower, the more likely it will get picked up. On November 27, 1852, Lovelace died in London from uterine cancer at the age of 37. She was buried close to her father at the Church of St. Mary Magdalene's Churchyard in Hucknall, England. Lovelace's contributions to computer science were not recognized until the 1950s. B.V. Bowden presented her notes to the public in 1953 as a Faster Than Thought, a symposium on digital computing machines. The ideas that happened way before the invention was invented, she does not have a chance to see what her ideas look like. Babbage called her Ada Lovelace, the enchantress of numbers.